I texted you this time, so.
Welcome back to another edition of Laying It Down, episode 44 on a Tuesday, November 24th, joined by Scout and Sloth. What's going on?
What up?
Sad.
Living the dream.
Don't know about you
Not a
guys.
good weekend.
Yeah, I was just going to say, don't know about you guys, but this was like probably of all the Sundays, the most depressing one this season, from fantasy to team itself.
Injuries to performances.
Yeah, so don't know if you guys shared that same feeling, but it was a bummer Sunday.
I mean,
for
did you
myself.
see our game? Did you see the Eagles play?
I did. I saw them play. They looked Jalen, I mean, might as well put in Jalen.
I really don't feel like watching them anymore.
You want to start off there? Let's just get out of the way. They're terrible. I mean, you go to that game live. I mean, just downpour rain. You knew instantly, like, this could be an ugly game.
Yep.
The Eagles are not going to play well. Fumbled inside like the 10. Ugly interception.
Ugly.
Other guys running wide open. I mean, Carson Wentz is just playing it. He's not seeing the field. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him, and there's a lot against him, but he is not good right now. He's not seeing the field at all. He's making terrible reads, and just running for his life. Like, is he not seeing? Like, he's not reading these blitzes. Like, there's just no way he is.
The inner pick six he threw was like when you play Madden and you mean to bullet pass and you accidentally tap it and it's a lob,
Yeah.
like lollipop. That's what he did.
Or when
It
you
was
need to
so
pump,
bad.
like you pump fake and he's
Yes.
like up through the bun. Or when you double tap A too quick and you hike it and just loft it to your tight end.
Yes.
Like, it's insane. And Doug Peterson, dude, you got to stop calling the plays. It's simply like Miles Sanders, I think in the first half had like 11 rushes for like 63 yards or something like that. And in the second half had 5 attempts for 3 yards.
In a rainy game.
Sorry for the over bettors on his rushing prop at 70.5. But like, we just give up on the run. Like, how are you giving up on the run? It's a fucking downpour, Doug. Like, what are we doing? And Jason Peters has nothing left.
No, he's
And Alshon Jeffrey, nothing left.
nothing.
I mean, did you, I can jump higher than that.
A
On that interception, how mistimed how mistimed of a jump can you possibly get in the NFL? I mean, that was it.
He doesn't care. He's not trying anymore. He's done. He's
Like-
absolutely done.
Guys, that was probably the worst play I've ever seen in my entire life.
Has a player dropped off quicker than Alshon Jeffrey? I mean, that Super Bowl season, I don't know if he was out as outstanding as we, tend to remember, but like,
I mean,
he was good. I mean, he doesn't have the like.
he had a
I
crazy
think
touchdown.
He did have a good touchdown. I'm saying, like, he was making good catches.
Yes.
And shit like that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
huge. But I'm saying, like, he didn't put up huge numbers. But, like, he had a very good year and was very productive and seemed to be Carson's, like, number one option or number 2 option behind Ertz. And, like, what the fuck? Like, he just got hurt his shoulder, and boom, done. Just he doesn't even look like the same guy. I mean,
No, he's not.
it's crazy.
So you're finally on board about Doug. That's good.
I don't want to fire him. I want to
Okay, so you're not quite there. Well, I've been on this for.
I want to take the play calling away from him.
Let's rewind
lose
this
the play
back.
calling
I don't know
before
how
you
many
get fired.
weeks ago I've
Howie's the
said.
problem.
So okay, Howie isn't calling the plays.
No, but Howie is building this garbage team that has zero depth.
Look, I want Howie. I want everybody out. I don't know how many times I'm like a broken record. I want everybody who's calling any strings, get everybody out of town. Everybody. I'll get them all out. So that's my stance. But Doug
Howie
Peterson.
before Doug?
No. I cannot fucking stand Doug Peterson and oh my God, Jim Schwartz. I just can't with the coaches. I just can't. I mean, I really, I don't know how you can just sit up here and be like, oh, well, what have you done for me lately?
I mean, Super Bowl 3 years ago. That was pretty pretty recent.
I just can't. I can't.
I'll tell you what you can't coach. That middle linebacker getting absolutely gift armed into next week. I don't know who that was on my head, but oh my god.
Edwards,
Chubb.
maybe?
Nick Chubb put that dude's face in the dirt.
Yeah, it's just the Eagles are a
An
disgrace.
abomination.
Still in first place.
Still in first place. I
For
just
3 more days.
hope they keep losing. Maybe they'll win the division at like 4 and whatever the fucking record will be. That would be amazing.
11-1.
Yeah. That would be the most hilarious thing ever. I think that Washington wins the division. I don't know why. I just think they're playing the best out of this shithole division.
Okay. I'll go.
That's my take. That's my
Okay.
take.
Wow.
I think the Cowboys are going to do it.
Really? Still?
Yeah, I do.
I'll tell you what, CeeDee Lamb making catches like that hurts. Just another wide receiver popping off.
Woody, we're going to see Thanksgiving, Washington, Dallas for the division lead.
That's right. You're right. That is for the NFC East, the middle game of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's
Um,
preposterous division. Just I don't know how many receivers Howie Roseman could possibly miss on, but
Scout, can I
doing
pick
great.
A bone? Can I pick a bone with you?
sure, depends.
I'm
Actually.
gonna bring up an old debate we had back in about June or July.
So I'm going to guess that you guys talked about this before I got on.
No, we did not.
No.
Oh, okay. So this is fresh.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
cool. All right, let's do it. How bad do I look?
I just want to check in on you should pay running backs.
Why?
Because I'm asking because Mike Davis having a pretty damn good year for the Panthers. Doesn't look like. I mean, like, yeah, they're a little different than Christian McCaffrey, but I don't think they're.
This is out of like left field.
How's Dalvin Cook doing this year?
Dalvin Cook's doing good, but
How's
how are
Alvin
the Vikings
Kamara doing this year?
How are the Vikings doing? How are the Vikings doing?
The Vikings aren't a good team, though.
Oh, but so Dalvin Cook's doing good, but that's not translating to wins. Exactly. All I'm saying is some of these teams that didn't pay running backs are looking pretty good too. And the running back position looks a little lessened for the guys that they did pay. Like Saquon Barkley out, the Giants really changed that much. Probably still the same type of team. Zeke not having that good of a year. Pollard arguably running a little bit harder than Zeke lately. I don't know. Just something to think about as the rest of these weeks go on.
I thought you were gonna have a much stronger take than that, but
You could have 2 examples. I'll give you Derrick Henry and Kamara.
and Dalvin Cook.
Kamara. No, because the Vikings suck. So
Well, their defense
point's
isn't
proven.
good at all.
Either is their offense.
Well, their quarterback is Kirk Cousins. Obviously, we would agree that the most important position is the quarterback position. Would you agree?
Yeah, but
Okay, and you would agree that Ryan Tannehill is much more competent than Kirk Cousins?
I don't
you're
know
thinking
much
about this.
more. I don't know about much more. Much more is
Interesting.
bold.
Interesting.
Woody, much more?
Well, I mean, it depends how you define much more. I would rather have Tannehill for sure. Like,
Yeah, I would agree.
But,
But
I
I
mean-
think they're pretty similar in their approaches. They're a run first quarterback.
they are.
Oh, it's all right. Just something I was thinking about today. Just looking back at all the running backs.
I'm glad we got
And
that
how
out
they're not,
in the open.
I will. I guess I will
I
own
just
up
want you
and
to
say that
concede.
the running back isn't
Concede.
the most important position, but I think it's a position that
Deserves to be paid.
shouldn't be neglected. How's that?
That's fair.
Okay.
You can.
Moving
yeah.
on.
Sunday
Next
night.
game.
Chiefs, Raiders. Chiefs 34, Raiders 31. Mahomes with a minute and a half left, 1 timeout. Goes
Never
for
a doubt.
75 yards, touchdown to a wide open Travis Kelce. Don't know why you wouldn't cover him. Derek Carr actually played pretty well. And yeah, Chiefs are back, I guess you could say. I mean, the only loss they got was to the Raiders in week 5. And they weren't going to let it happen a second time. So thoughts on that game? It seems like Mahomes is targeting Tyreek Hill more than he really ever has. Hill had 14 targets this game. He had like 18 2 weeks ago or last week. So that's scary because we were used to Tyreek Hill being like deep ball, one shot, a game type deal. Now he's hitting them everywhere. So yikes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we really learned anything about the Chiefs here, I think. But, I mean, the Raiders, like, this is what I – like, if they could play this well against every team,
they'd win every other game.
They would be, like, one of the top teams in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The Raiders seem like the only team that can really hang. Like, I mean, they played the Chiefs competitively twice and beat them once. So, but the Raiders – I think last episode I said that they were not going to make the playoffs, but I think they got to be the favorite out of the bunch.
And the bubble
This was
teams.
obviously they lost the game, but I think one of those losses you can build on.
For sure.
I mean, the Raiders are just a scrappy team. Their secondary is super young.
Jonathan Abram is the definition of a scrap. That dude
flies around the field, and he doesn't care. He puts his body on the line. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
He gives it his all, so I respect the dude for that. And it seems like John Gruden is really maximizing what Derek Carr does. I think, like, I don't know. It's just Derek Carr to me, so I'm not, like, really sold on him. Like, I think he gets a little disrespected because of how he's done, and he's – like, I don't know. He's like Kirk Cousins to me. Like, he doesn't really do anything great. He's like a game manager at best. But this season, he's been throwing the deep ball accurately. Henry Ruggs was a great addition to them, and Gruden's maximizing what they can do on offense. So, credit to them. They're playing their asses off.
So Nelson Aguilar is like good now.
He still had the dropsies last game, so that was good.
He had 2 drops, but he also had a toe tap in the end zone, 6 for 88 touch. He's playing very well.
He's playing better than he did in Philly, but there was no excuse. He needed to get out of Philly. Like he was.
His was a confidence thing.
Yeah, it was confidence. The Boo Birds got to him.
Yeah,
he did.
Big time.
Playing with no fans, he's a big guy benefiting from that.
I would agree with you there.
Dallas, Minnesota. Dallas actually wins the game. What are they? 3-7 now, so half a game behind the Eagles for first.
So is everybody. 3-7, 3-7, 3-7.
With an awesome catch in the end zone, and then Thielen did the same. So I don't know. I mean, like I did not watch this game because of the teams playing. Don't know about you guys, but I was watching.
Through this one.
Yeah, Colts 34. Green Bay Packers.
How come Scott Hansen was saying that catch by CeeDee Lamb was the greatest catch he's ever seen, and then he barely even talked about the Adam Thielen one-hander in the back of the end zone, like barely getting his toes in? I was like, are we just gonna glance over the fact what Adam Thielen just did? Like, what catch did you think was better?
I think he's a Vikings fan too.
Like, you guys watched both. What did you think was better?
I think they were close. I don't think one was crazy better than the other.
He was like, "Oh, you heard him, right?" He was like, "Oh, this is the." I didn't think so either. Like, he turned and dove and caught it. Like,
I thought it was good.
It was good, but he was like jizzing his pants over it. I was like, "Relax, Hansen." Like, we see this like every week because it was a touchdown. It was CeeDee Lamb. Like, relax. I don't know. I was just like wanted to know what you guys thought.
I didn't really. It didn't even like. I didn't notice it, but. Yeah, I guess maybe. It's the Cowboys, America's team. Got to pump it up.
Because, when they do the top plays at the end of the day,
yeah,
like that was higher than Thielen's catch. Like Thielen's catch was like the last on the thing. And I'm like, what? I don't know. I was just like, I thought the Thielen catch was the best of the season so far.
And he had back-to-back. Like last week, he had a crazy one as well, Thielen, when he like flipped the ball.
Yeah, he's balling out. Too bad he's got COVID.
Rip.
Yeah, you're right. that little spin on the was crazy.
Yep.
Colts.
Colts win and cover 34-31. This
Yeah,
was
that burned me.
This was a wild one.
I'm texting you guys, go Pack, go, and then that didn't age well.
Didn't age well.
Marquez
Dude,
Valdez.
I called this.
Scantling.
I mean, look, unfortunately, I had the -3 in our picks here, but
Rip.
Colts. Yeah, I thought this was a bad matchup for the Packers from the jump. I mean, the Packers defense is very, very weak, I think, and the Colts play bully ball up front.
Yep.
Colts defense came into play in the second half.
Darius Leonard.
There you go.
Good
Boom.
at football.
I think if this game was played in Green Bay, though, Green Bay probably does win it. But
I would agree.
Philip Rivers and Lambeau, anytime past September, probably not great.
I think the Packers defense, this was the best game they've played all year. They had a couple turnovers, and the Packers offense just absolutely forgot how to play football in the third quarter all the way down to that last field goal in the fourth. So I don't know. I just don't know what they were doing offensively.
Like we said, luckily the Packers play in the NFC, so they ain't gonna. It doesn't matter how bad their defense is. Like they're not gonna get stopped. Like they're not. No defense is really gonna stop them, and I think you're gonna see a lot of points in all these playoff games. If it's Saints, Seahawks, Packers, Rams, and Arizona, or whoever, I think it's all gonna just be points.
So AFC South. Who do you think's like? We've been saying it every week, but do you think it's the Colts or you think it's the Titans?
I had Titans in the beginning of the year, and I'm going to stick with the Titans.
Yeah, they got the
think
Ravens
Colts-
number too.
I think you
Colts
guys have the Colts.
Colts seem like they have a letdown, and we are, Derrick Henry. There's always an exception to the rule, and this is where the Titans just absolutely stop passing the ball and just give it to Derrick Henry 40 times a game and just run it down your throat in the snow, and you're not going to tackle him. You're not going to tackle him. So
Yeah, I actually think we saw the effects of Derrick Henry in that fourth quarter and that overtime.
Yep.
Like the Ravens were just stacking the box all game, and he just wore down on them, and they had nothing left in overtime. Just nothing.
yeah, you go right into that game.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what's good with the Ravens. I mean,
I don't know either.
They're if they don't win on Thanksgiving here, there's no guarantee they make the playoffs.
No,
I
if they
think people are-
lose,
I think
if
people
they
are starting to
lose,
assume
they go to
that-
6-5.
Yeah,
That's
they're
not
on a
good.
Skid. They're on a big time skid.
Totally.
And they still. I mean, and I don't know. Let me pull up their schedule. But I don't
Lamar
think
in
they-
big games, man.
So-
he doesn't get it done.
So they actually have one of the easiest schedules remaining. So I do think they get in, but you're right. If they lose against the Steelers on Thanksgiving, there's no guarantee because we have Miami 6-4. They had a little bit of a letdown, but they're still in there. Cleveland 7-3, Colts 7-3, Tennessee 7-3, Raiders 6-4. So there's a lot of teams that are right there record-wise with the Ravens. So there's no guarantee if they lose against the Steelers that
Baltimore
make it.
does have a very easy schedule.
I think they have a
Because they got
couple NFC
Pittsburgh,
East
then they
teams.
go Dallas, they got Cleveland, which could be whatever. Then they got Jacksonville. I think that's New York Jets, maybe, or Giants,
I
Mhm.
believe
Probably
it's
Giants.
the Giants, yeah.
and then Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So they
Like
should
they
still
should
make
get
it,
to 10 wins
but-
easily.
But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, they could very well lose to Pittsburgh and Cleveland, and if the Giants are playing as scrappy as they have been, that's a possible loss there too.
Yeah. Des Bryant was second on the team in receptions. Like Des Bryant. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
Lamar and J.K. First of all, J.K. Dobbins is going to be really good, I think. They're finally giving him the touches he deserves.
Yeah, he's got to be a keeper next year in our league.
Yeah, good thing I shipped him off. Bryant. I was like, needed a little more juice.
JK or Justin Jefferson. We'll find out.
And I also drafted
JK
Justin
drafted very
Jefferson.
well. Yeah.
Wow.
I think 15th or 14th round, around there. So
Damn.
Yeah.
JK was drafted like round 6, which is the only downside.
Was he drafted
Uh,
that high?
Dave was a little drunk.
I
a
mean,
lot
he
of
did draft
couple
Cortland Sutton in the 3rd or whatever.
Stella Artois.
That was great.
Shout
Shout out, Dave.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah,
Last place.
We should be able to say that our whole fantasy chat can no longer be mad about the Eagles not taking DK Metcalf, because I'm pretty sure the whole league passed on him to give him to you, Scout. I'm pretty sure that, like, I remember I picked a running back because, like, I had to. It was like round 5 or something like that.
I had picked.
And
So
then,
there's
like,
5 or 6 people picked before me.
Yeah, and like some crazy wide
One of them was
receivers
T.Y. Hilton. Stephon Diggs is blowing out
He
this
was
year,
okay.
so that's okay.
Okay, yeah.
I actually was looking at it the other. I don't know if it was last night or the other or a couple nights ago, but I had it favored just to look at it. It was this in round 6 where I drafted DK Metcalf. This was who got drafted. Kareem Hunt,
Good pick.
good pick
They did
there.
really well.
Woody.
Would have
Zach
rather
Ertz.
had Metcalf, but
Zach Ertz by the Sloths, by the Stone Sloths. Yikes.
Yikes.
J.K. Dobbins. Yikes.
Eh.
Cam Akers.
Yikes.
T.Y. Hilton.
Oh my God.
Stephon Diggs. Then
Okay.
DK Metcalf.
Who was after DK?
Oh my God. Jarvis Landry, Devin Singletary, A.J. Green. That is a disgusting round
That is
by
gross.
the fantasy fuckboys there. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a bad round.
That's a bad round. I'd say Kareem Hunt is the only.
I remember that. I remember freaking out at the draft, being like, "This round is ugly." I mean, when I took Zach Ertz, wasn't that bad.
No, it
Given
wasn't. Well, you already had
that-
3 wide receivers.
Yeah,
Devontae Adams, Hopkins, and Thielen. You already had 3 receivers, so you weren't.
man.
gonna pick
Imagine if I
another
had imagine if I had DK instead of Thielen.
You'd win.
one.
Yeah,
Thielen's been great.
yeah, he wasn't.
He's
He
not
was
DK,
okay.
but he's been great.
It's just every now and then.
He's
the
like hit or
Vikings-
miss.
It's just every now and then the Vikings are like, "Oh, Dalvin's gonna go off. Let's never pass the ball,"
Yeah, true.
and that's when you get fucked. All right, moving on.
Justin Herbert, I think, is good. Like, really good. I know it was
Yeah.
against the Jets, but
Not
he's
good at haircuts, but good.
Yes, well,
No, he is good. His hair is not good.
he has like his one touchdown to Keenan Allen when he rolled left, threw a laser in the end zone. The DB wasn't even looking. Like, most quarterbacks cannot do that.
Yeah, he's
Do you
got a
regret
rocket
it?
arm.
Do you regret it,
No, but
Woody?
he's definitely going to win Rookie of the Year.
Woody.
Yeah,
he hasn't
no
been,
doubt.
He
without
hasn't been.
Burrow is not there, so no,
He hasn't
easy
been benched for.
rookie
He
of
hasn't
the
been
year.
benched for performance.
We'll get to it, all right? We'll get to it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give us some
They're different.
intel on that because I have no idea what that was. But
Okay.
Herbert is very good. I'm really glad that I kind of have a little like a little criticism towards Anthony Lynn because I think he's too much of a hardo. But he's unleashing Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert, excuse me. And Keenan Allen and him have a connection, so
Yeah.
that's going to be fun to see for years to come.
Yeah.
I think the Chargers have it looks to be a winner in Herbert, or at least somebody that they're gonna take to the end of their rookie contract and be able to make that decision and not know like within the first 5 games like, oh fuck, he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So, and the Jets still suck. So next game, let's talk about it. You're on the chopping block here, Woody.
Denver
Up
20, Dolphins 13. Last episode, Scout was talking Dolphins -3. Dolphins. I was like, there's something about this place, Mile High. It's just weird. I don't know what it is. Vic Fangio looked like he broke to his brain. Tua held on the ball for he got sacked 6 times. Didn't really take any chances. He was 11. This is crazy. He was 11 for 20 for 83 yards and a touchdown. No picks. Sacked 6 times. Like, I don't know. And they weren't even blitzing. They were rushing 4 dudes.
No Von Miller.
No Von Miller. I mean, yeah, you have Bradley Chubb, but I mean, it's not good. And if teams like are able to replicate this, it's not. I don't know. Something.
So you just don't think he was able to read the field? Like
Yeah.
I assume they were running zone.
Yes. And he just couldn't figure out what to do. He held the ball. And then you throw Fitz in and he goes 12 for 18. So he goes with more completions than Tua. And Flores, I don't know, I think Scout texted me. He was like, what happened with Tua? Like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I saw his last play and it looked like he landed weird on his leg. Maybe it's just injury. And then Flores immediately at the press conference was like, it's not injury related. Like, we thought Fitz gave us the best chance to win at the time. And he was totally right. Like,
He was right.
Right when Fitz went in,
Yeah.
he was slinging the ball and he moved. Like, he was in for like 3 drives, and he has better stats than Tua. So,
Except he threw that pick.
yeah, that was bad. Well, that's what you get with Fitzmagic. That was a bad one. But
That
he
was
gave,
it was a bad throw too. So
he gave you a chance, but
He did.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be rocky road, I think. Looks like he was learning from it though. A lot of people are questioning Flores, like, was a bad move? Is it gonna mess him up? If Tua's a good player, this will be fine. He has a good head on his shoulders. Not worried, but definitely let down. You got to win this game. Drew Lock was like not even expected to play, and that was the big issue for me. Is the defense against mobile quarterbacks, and Drew Lock's not that mobile. They like don't know what's going on. So you don't play the statues of Sam Darnold every week. Even he can even kind of run a bit, but like I don't know what it is, but this was part of my Sunday defeat mood. There was no life, and yeah.
well, they cost me my teaser. I was 4 for 5, and I was the Dolphins. I have to say, besides the Packers at +9, the Dolphins I was most confident in.
Wait, while we're on the topic of parlays, can I get a sloth soapbox real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, go
Bring
ahead.
out the box.
Okay. Sure. Yep. All right, bring out the box. Give me 1 second to pull up something here, guys. I have a little thing called a UFC parlay Saturday night. I've read a couple articles, was feeling pretty confident. Two people defending the belt, like a lightweight and a woman fighter. It was like 19-1. They both won. There's a guy, Paul Craig, just really was loving the name. Felt
Sounds
the
like he'd
vibe
be a
from that. Yeah, sounds like a winner. Felt the vibe from that guy. Won. Another fight over 2.5 rounds. These guys went the distance. So it was really down to this guy, one guy. So this was a 5-team parlay, and he was also in a 3-team parlay with the 2 people defending their belts. So this was a potential $600 swing. Give or
Big
take.
staple, this guy.
Yeah, so I'm just going to read you guys some stats, and you
Okay.
tell me who you think won the fight here. Okay. Significant strikes, 105 to 58. Or total
Okay.
strikes, all right?
That's substantial.
Significant strikes, 83 to 50. Head, 44 to 24. Body, 19 to 7.
Mhm.
Legs, 20 to 19. Control, 41 seconds to 1:28. Takedowns, 0 for 2 and 0 for 7.
I have a feeling you're going to tell me the guy with less significant strikes won this fight.
Yeah, one ref had him win every single fucking round. So the refs in the UFC need to be absolutely boycotted.
Did Dana say anything?
I have not heard anything.
Because usually
but-
he's like comes out and he like
Yeah.
bashes them.
But yeah, and the announcers jinxed it the entire time. DC, if you hear this, I'm talking to you. You can't leave it up to the refs. You know, he might think he's won 2 rounds, and I think he's won 2 rounds, but he looks like he might be losing this 3rd one. If it's up to the refs, he might lose. And he unanimously lost. And
Wait, so the guy that had significant strikes of 100 to 50 lost unanimously?
Yep.
They had money on it.
Yep.
So all three refs were in agreement.
Yeah, it was like 20. I think the score one was
Wow.
30-27.
Was the guy who lost like shocked?
He didn't look like super shocked, but he like just looked tired. So I don't know. He lost 28-29 and 28-29. Like he just kind of like was like out of breath, turned around and walked off. Like he didn't like rage or like give the finger or anything like that.
So you got robbed.
Like, yeah, completely robbed. Yeah.
And it was,
When they said like when you hear unanimous win, you're thinking clearly.
You had it.
yeah.
Clearly.
Hmm.
Boom. All right. Anyways, back to real sport, football.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Put
Do you
the
have any-
soapbox away.
Okay. Anything else on Dolphins?
Man, their
Tampa Bay just
defense is
tied it
still
up.
good though.
Yeah. Like they
Xavier
force
Howard
turnovers.
is very
And
good.
Van Finkel-Dinkle with a
Yeah,
crazy.
dude, he's insane. Every week I hear his name.
He
every week.
strips Melvin Gordon, which was basically a game saving. It didn't end up being, but it was like Melvin Gordon was in the end zone and he ripped it out right before. Like he almost blocked one of the punts. Like this dude.
He's everywhere. He
Yeah.
special teams, defense. Van Ginkel. What's his
Van
name?
Dinkle.
Van Dinkle.
Van Ginkel with
Van
a G.
Ginkel. Van Ginkel.
And Dinkle.
He is
Dinkle.
Dolphins MVP.
He is. He's a beast.
And Dinkle.
So yeah.
Got it.
Washington.
So are we punting on Drew Lock or is he like still meh? He
Meh.
might
Nah.
have
Yeah.
it.
Nah, I don't think.
No?
Nah.
No? I think he's just got some swagger to him.
He
Maybe
does,
that's why I
but
like him.
he's like. He shouldn't though. Like.
So here, how about this? Like, would you take Baker over him?
I think he's just a.
Like,
I
that's a
think they're the same
conversation.
guy,
Okay.
but I would rather have Baker. I think.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Like they have similar vibes to me,
Yes.
and they're
Yeah, but one's clearly
very
better.
mediocre.
Yes.
I think.
But they
Baker's
like
way
when they
better.
win
Well,
or they
Baker
get
has
a
much
lead,
more
they
talent.
have that same like
Yeah.
how they carry themselves is very similar.
Right. Like Baker's, the Cleveland Browns have much more talent on their team than the Broncos do. So I don't know.
Yep.
I'd like to see Drew Lock next year with
With
a
Cortland
better
Sutton.
team.
I don't know if he's going to get a shot at again, honestly.
You think they
might
draft
be
somebody?
Yeah. John Elway can't resist.
Sam Darnold, bring him in.
Yo, Sam Darnold would love to get off the Jets.
I'll take Drew Lock over Darnold, I think.
Yeah, I would. Dude, Darnold is so bad.
He's like,
So bad.
you
I
can't
think
say
it's
you're seeing good.
Partially, it's the Jets.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but
Like- Broncos 4-6. Like, that's not terrible.
yeah, and he has Mile High. I'm telling you, that's a big deal. Big deal.
Couple point advantage.
It is.
All right.
Washington's football field has taken another leg of a quarterback. Joe Burrow, torn
Insane.
ACL, MCL. Can they? Nobody even talked about this, I don't think. The field is an issue, right? It's got to be. It's
Mm,
They got to start getting fined for it, man.
They're
that
like
field's bad.
crazy injuries on this field.
I don't know. Burrow's injury, I don't think had anything to do with the field.
You can blame it though.
I don't know if his foot got planted in there or not. It's
It looked-
I mean, not, but
They didn't
He
show
got
any
fall-
replays.
Oh, I went on Twitter. Dude,
Yeah,
it was
well,
ugly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
his knee dislocated and you saw the
Yeah.
bone pop back into place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was – he tore everything, and I think he had structural damage too.
Yeah, it was not good. And there was no flag on the play where you had it was like they made the rule after Tom Brady broke his leg or whatever, and they didn't call it.
So after watching it, it kind of looks like he was like pushed into him, but it was like a half push, half dive. So I still think you throw the flag,
yeah, I do too.
and it's the field.
Yes, Joe Mixon went on IR. I don't even think you bring him back. You just signed him to a big deal. There's no point, right? You just get a good draft pick.
Yeah,
Really
running backs don't
don't
matter.
just-
Trade him.
running backs don't matter. Trade him, 100%.
Gio Bernard is doing just as good.
Well, I mean, yeah. Joe Mixon was having a banner year. He had one good game where he scored 3 touchdowns. That was it. Ask Dave. Ask Dave how he did in fantasy. I don't think he scored over 10 more than twice this year.
Anything else from this game? I mean, it's a real shame. Like, Burrow's like, but we said it from the beginning. Like, they gotta protect the guy.
Chase
He's
Young's
getting beaten up.
Chase Young's gonna fuck people up for a while.
Yeah, he is. That dude is.
He's
They went from
tenacious.
The Eagles' kryptonite is going to go right from Ryan Kerrigan to Chase Young.
Yeah.
Some pretty good pass rushers in the NFC East. Too bad there's no good offenses.
It is a little one-sided. Saints 24, Falcons 9. We all thought we were going to get Jameis. Turns out Taysom was the guy. If you played on ESPN Fantasy, you could play this man, Taysom Hill, as tight end because the week had started already and they don't change positions in the middle of the week. Some thought it was cheap. Others thought it was an advantage, and you do as what the site allows.
And some still lost. So,
and
doesn't really matter.
If you were able to play him at tight end or flex,
Should have won.
it should have been a layup of a win because, I mean, tight ends, unless you have Kelsey or Darren Waller, tight ends don't really put up points. Part of my Sunday, I had Taysom Hill. I picked him up. I had him start. He put up a ton of points. And I needed this win to get into the playoffs. And I lost. So, like, this is a super rare instance in fantasy football. Unable to capitalize, and Stormtroopers missed the playoffs yet again.
San Diego Super.
Our league
Troopers.
was
Stormtroopers.
our league was split about the decision of Taysom Hill. Do you let him be? Do you not? The 2 or 3 that weren't, I guess it directly affected them. But yeah,
Doesn't matter anyways.
Doesn't matter. So
The biggest scandal that never was.
I guess, does that mean Jay stays in the league? Because he said if I
If you
win
start
because
him.
of Taysom Hill, that he's done at the end of the year. Swore on his mother's life.
Damn, I was really hoping we were gonna have a new person in the league next year.
So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But shout out.
Still has a chance of playoffs.
He still has a chance.
Wait, Woody, so if he has a chance, does that mean you have a chance? Don't you have the same record?
Yeah. Wait, do I still have a chance?
Yeah, you still have a
I mean,
chance, but an outside
it's-
chance.
Oh,
It
it's
seems-
like it's
Maybe
very
it's
Seems
beat
like an
that.
outside chance. Well, I'm saying if you guys have the same record and he
Wait,
has
how
a
many
chance,
losses do you have?
then why don't you?
I have
have
5.
5.
I'm gonna have 6.
So
I'm pretty much done.
you needed to beat John Pat next week if I get you this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
know.
You'll both be 5 and 6.
But it's
He has more points.
so I thought I was done.
Technically, you're not done.
If
How many more points?
Well, Woody didn't have a good week this
I
week.
did not have a good
So 110 to the Peaky Blinders 155 currently. So that's a 45-point difference. And
but
he
Jay's
was
not going to
already-
win next week.
and he was
plays
already-
you.
Yeah, but yeah. Well,
I'm
we'll
not
see.
worried about Jay.
so okay. Well, he's beating you in points by 55. So
Jace.
so take him out of the equation. Say he loses, right? We'll just give him a loss, and then for argument's sake,
Yeah.
and then we'll give Trust the Process a loss.
Okay. God, I needed him to lose.
And he's put up 136, so that is 26 points above you this week. So then that would put him at 13-26. So he has you by 80 points.
Okay, so
So
I'm
you
gonna-
have
Big
to
week.
So
I'm
you have
out.
to outscore Trust the Process by 80 points, and he has to lose.
got
No
it.
problem.
So I'll just put up 180. He'll lose putting up 100.
Easy.
Easy.
My team's built for this.
Yep.
Yeah. So Okay. Pittsburgh rolls Jacksonville. We expected this. They are 10-0. Take on the Ravens.
Quietly 10-0. Weird.
Yes,
But
it's very
moving
weird.
on.
They have a solid team. Houston.
So are we talking undefeated or no?
No, they'll
Yeah,
lose
we're going
somewhere.
for it.
Okay, heard.
Yeah. Houston beat New England 27-20. Deshaun Bald out. Kiki QT sighting in the end zone. We talked Cleveland,
Patriots
Philly.
done.
Patriots are
done.
toast. Yeah.
Cam Newton done. Cam Newton.
Cam Newton actually
Heard it
played
here
pretty
first.
well.
Heard it here first.
Hmm.
Cam Newton in Chicago next year.
Why not, right?
They give
So-
up on Mitch.
Yeah.
And
and
I don't
Nick-
know what they keep Nick as the backup.
Matt Nagy still has to be fired at the end of the year, though. I don't know how you keep him. I know the
Spicy
record isn't
take.
terrible, but I'm still on that train. Carolina 20, Detroit 0. PJ, what is his name? Oh my screen just
Walker.
Walker.
PJ Walker, XFL Roughnecks.
Yeah.
This was Scout's guy from the beginning.
Dude,
You watched
I
the first
loved him.
XFL game he
Yeah.
started, and he
That was my guy.
He's quick, man. He was moving around that pocket real fast.
He was like Kyler Murray fast.
mhm.
Yeah. And that defense showed up for him.
They
so.
did. I mean, Matt
Yeah,
Stafford, I
fair.
think his thumb is like not connected to
Dude.
the rest of his hand, but
He
yeah,
gets hurt just as much as Big Ben.
he does.
Yeah, Lions. I mean, Patricia's. You got to move on, right?
Yes, another one. Fired.
Fire all the coaches.
Yeah, done.
Done. 2 vacancies in the NFC North. What are we waiting for? Clear, like these guys don't even like.
They
These
don't
aren't
got
like
it.
player got like coaches, player coaches, whatever. Like it's Matt Patricia with his pencil. Like it's the pencil thing, man. It's not. That's for a coordinator. So, yeah, I don't know.
PJ Walker should get a chance to start next year. That's my take.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's got a backup contract. I don't know about starting, but
He earned
definitely
he
backup.
earned another backup contract in this game.
I would
Yeah,
agree.
he's going to be a backup somewhere.
He
again.
needs to
Like-
hope Teddy's good like for next
I
week.
think if we saw him in extended gaze, the PJ Walker
Yeah.
experiment would come to
Mhm.
an end very quickly.
See, you didn't watch him as closely as I did in the XFL. He was good. I'm telling you, he was balling in the XFL. Now it's the XFL, but I don't know. I think give him the
He's
weapon.
here to stay. He's going to be around. He's going to be
will
out
be.
there again sometime. Yeah.
Good.
Joe
I hope.
Webb.
I hope that he sticks with quarterback because I think he could be good.
You might be his biggest fan.
I think I am. PJ Walker.
We might have to get him on.
I'm a PJ Walker stan
All
from the
right.
start, from day one.
Baltimore takes an L to Tennessee, 30-24. Derrick Henry walk-off touchdown.
That was
Pretty good run.
surprising. This game here.
Huh?
I thought Baltimore
Yes.
was going to win this game pretty easily.
Me too.
I thought if anybody was the frauds here, it was Tennessee.
Yeah.
But here we go. Like we said before, this is their time to shine. This is where people do not want to tackle Derrick Henry anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And they just play up to their competition.
We're
and
down
play
to it.
down to it. That's what I
Yes.
mean. They're a team that just gets up for games and then they don't get up for games. So
But they get up for the playoffs.
Yes,
They do.
So
and they have the Ravens number. Knocked them out last year in the playoffs.
Yep. Seattle on Thursday night, 28. Arizona, 21. This seems like it was 2 weeks ago. I don't really remember this game at all.
it actually wasn't that weird of a game. It was kind
Boring, right? It was a lot of dink and
of
dunk.
like, yeah. I mean, like I'm pretty sure Seattle had the lead from pretty much the whole game, and it never really came into too much of a
Mounted in.
question.
Yeah. All right. Picks.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Ready for results of last week here? Okay. So
I should
Woody,
have did better.
Woody, you have 2-1 week. You have Colts -2.5.
I wanted to put
Cowboys-
double.
Cowboys +7.5, and loss on. Wait,
Yes, that was a loss.
Kansas
For
City,
total.
Oakland.
Yep.
Wait, Kansas City, Oakland 57.5 was a loss.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you
really?
had under. You had under 57
Yeah,
and a half.
I had under.
Ooh.
Idiot. Never bet on under. All right, Scout here. Chiefs -7 L.
L.
Patriots -1.5 L.
L.
Panthers -1.5 W. Packers +2.5 L.
L.
Tennessee Baltimore over 47.5 W. So 2 and 3 week for Scout there, not great. And Sloth right now 1 and 2 with 1 pending. Colts -2.5. Jags +10. I think we said it before about 3 weeks ago, and then Jags won them for me. But I am officially out on the Jags. We're done betting their stupid fucking. I hate the Jags. We're done with the Jags.
Oh, Brady
and
for
then
another pick.
I had over Washington Cincinnati. That was on its way to an over. I feel like Joe Burrow injury kind of sucked there, and there's some bad turnovers in the red zone that kind of really screwed me. But that game should have been over. So then we're just waiting on Rams +3, which I think is looking pretty good.
It's
if I'm
looking
Yeah,
not
good.
mistaken.
Brady just threw a pick.
Yeah, they're up by okay. So Rams
They're
are gonna
up.
cover.
What was that throw? What?
And then unless Tampa Bay scores a touchdown, but we'll see. Hey, Monday Night Dog.
Alive
we
and
warned you
well.
about it. Alive and well. It is here to stay. Let's
Reminder,
get to it though.
Thanksgiving is Thursday, so there's 3 games.
So I put a little wrinkle into this week,
Ooh.
boys.
Okay.
We are going to give out a Thanksgiving parlay pick.
Oh,
So,
okay.
3 picks, 1 pick from each game. Can be an over, can be a favorite, can be a money line, whatever you want. A little parlay for the people.
Okay.
Love it.
Wait, like we're each doing one, or you were
And then
doing all of them?
and then we're gonna put it together, right?
Well, no, we each do one. Whatever
Oh.
one hits.
Oh, okay.
So the people get to choose who they want to ride with on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Like I said, can be 3 totals, can be 3
Okay.
money lines, can be 3.
Wow,
whatever.
touchdown, Robert Woods. Oh,
So I'm
unless
just
that didn't just happen. Sorry.
All right.
All right, Sloth, your idea. Go kick us off.
I didn't expect it, but we will take it from here.
Rams
so
are in
we
first
start at
place.
12:30.
NFC West.
God, this feels like a trap. This feels like a trap. I'm just gonna take over 51. Houston and Detroit. I'm going to take over 46.5 in Washington and Dallas. And then I'm going to take assuming they play this game because of COVID. I think they still do. I think the Ravens are desperate. I'm going to take Ravens +4.
I don't like any of those 3 games.
Like any of my picks?
No, like in general, I don't have a feeling one way or another.
Yeah, this is a tough slate.
That's why I said let's make it a parlay so you don't lose your head. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just a nice little Thanksgiving.
All right, I got mine. If you want me to shoot.
Go for it.
I don't. Hold on. 46.5.
I do not have a feeling about this Ravens Steelers game. I'll tell you that. But the other 2, I'm sticking.
Yeah, the Ravens Steelers game might actually be the over. All right, go ahead.
Wow, they didn't even call timeouts.
Give
Oh,
it to me.
all right. I got Lions. This is at +2.5. It looks like the line's going to shift, so I'll take that at +3.
I mean, we can't speculate on lines.
Well, I'm not gonna lock it in right now.
You're an asshole.
I'm saying Houston's they're at at -2.5, the line is -120 right now. So that means the public is hammering the Texans, and the line's going to shift to -3. So I'm going to take the lines at +3, and I'm going to do the
Okay.
same damn thing to the Washington football team and give me 3.5 because Dallas is -122.
You're
So
buying
that's
points.
going to shift as well. So give me my half point
Taking Washington plus 3.5.
and Detroit +3.
Okay.
And we might have another line change here. It's Pittsburgh's at -118 at -4.5. So we're gonna take Baltimore at +5.
And I'm getting Baltimore at plus 5. You better be right these change. If they don't change, we need proof from the people. If they don't change, you gotta lock it in at +4 or whatever the hell it is.
Sounds good. I will.
Woody, give it to
Can
us.
I give it to a same game? Can I do a 2-for-1er?
Yeah. I need a pick
think
from every
that's-
game.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
frowned upon.
I mean, you could do a 4-teamer. I mean, if you want to get cocky with it.
Nope. Texans lines under 51.
Ooh.
Ew.
Matt Stafford's thumb is not attached to his hand. It's not.
And that's why we're getting +3.
Yep.
Okay.
Washington plus the points.
Love it.
The entire nation will be on the Cowboys.
It seems like they already are.
Your drunk uncle will be taking the Cowboys.
I like Washington money line.
I would agree.
Don't hate
I
it.
think Washington wins this game.
And under Raven Steelers.
Oh, this is so gross.
Double under and the dog.
You really run a terrible, very boring.
I told you I don't have a
Thanksgiving,
feel, so I'm going to do the opposite of what I would do. Fading myself.
All right.
Interesting.
Well, give us your favorite then.
Favorite on the week?
Wait, no, it's not Thanksgiving.
No. I'll tell
I
you
see
the
mine.
don't touch game of the week.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at
Heading
it
right
now.
back to Mile High. You don't touch that one with Taysom Hill if he's even the starter in Mile High. Not doing it. Whoa. Why? This is another one of those sucker lines. So that'll be my dog. Never mind. My favorite will be Cleveland Browns -6.5 against the Jaguars.
Browns minus 6.5. Hey, you've been warned.
Don't bet Jags games.
You're not the Jags are gonna win that game straight up.
They'll have
Uh,
2 wins.
2.5.
The Colts and the Browns will have 2 wins.
I have 2.
100%.
Oh, how are we doing this?
Go
Are we
ahead.
each
Give
giving
us
favorites?
another.
2 dogs.
You got 2 favorites? Oh,
Two
no,
dogs.
no. We gotta go favorites here.
Okay.
Give me
Oh,
the
game over. All right, so that's another dub for
Cardinals
Sloth here. Sorry, guys.
-2.5.
You're doing what you did with the Packers here.
I know. I knew you were talking about it. I knew it. But I'm doing it.
Who you
-2.5. Cardinals -2.5 over the Patriots, and that's Woody's dog because it's too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no
Dome-
fool. I'm
Dome
gonna
team
take.
going to
Pats.
Foxborough. Long
Plus
trip.
2.5. Okay. By the way, our overall records, you guys are still
I don't know if I want to
under
know.
500.
I'm close,
So
right?
Woody's 17 at 19 and 1.
I thought it was
Scout 16, 21 and 1.
Mm.
And I am a solid 25, 16 and 1.
Man, too bad you can't take your own advice.
Oh, I have been. And luckily for me, I've had 2 down weeks. So, yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I gotta give some picks here. This line doesn't make any sense either. Why are the Vikings 4.5 point favorites against the Panthers? I don't like
Teddy
that.
Bridgewater's probably they have him out.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna take the Panthers. This is an easy dog for me, Panthers. You want to
See,
put that
the
in for me?
fact that you like that much.
I do. PJ Walker. Give me all the points with PJ.
Yeah, this is easy. I'm taking Vikings minus 4.5. Thank you.
You'll regret that.
I will not. Thank you. Panther. PJ Walker is a one-time guy because you know what? You didn't even know you were getting PJ Walker last Sunday. That was a surprise PJ Walker
It
for
was.
you, and it
And I
worked
was
out in
happy.
your favor. And now you're gonna ride him thinking that the PJ Walker he worked for me. It's not. It's gonna come to a very crashing halt, and McCaffrey's out. So that line not making any sense because the Panthers, I would think, are the better team, and everybody's going to be on the Panthers because the Vikings are coming off a bad loss.
Mm-hmm.
This is just easy. Scout. It sucks to watch you get just you got stuck in the Vegas pickle and you can't get out, and it's sad to see. It's sad to see. It's why you're 16-21.
We'll see. I'm gonna have a good week.
It's why you're 16-21. It's just so easy to see because you just man.
So
What do you
both
have
my
to talk
picks,
about?
I'm in the Vegas hole. Is that what you're telling me? Both my picks.
Well, the Panthers. No, the Cardinals are coming off a bye, so I don't.
Also,
But
Dome team on the road in Foxborough.
Kyler
Yeah, but
also
the
has a
Cardinals-
sprained
Cardinals-
AC joint.
Not worried.
The Patriots. I just think the Patriots are bad, so I think this is a little bit different.
The only thing I'll say about the Panthers, I'm still taking the Panthers at +4.5, but the Panthers are just not capable of stopping the run, so that could backfire on me.
Yeah.
They just can't stop the run.
I need a fact check. Titans Colts 2-1 last time.
Colts in Tennessee.
All right, Titans +3.5 is my dog.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
It's good.
And we will also take them money line.
Ooh.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
All right. Woody, who's your dog?
I have two
Taking
dogs.
the Pats?
I have two dogs. Nope, because they're in the division. Won't do it. But you should. Two dogs. I am taking. This is another sprinkle. Chargers +6 against Buffalo. Herbert's going to win this game.
Ooh,
Tell
I
me.
was thinking about the Bills.
Herbert's
off
going
a
to win
bye.
this game. So I like LA there. My other dog, who was it?
You're going 3 dogs? I thought you had
No,
Pats
2.
+2.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
No,
take
he's
that.
not taking the Pats. He's not taking the
Okay.
Pats.
I'm only taking one dog.
I think I might get 5 picks this week. Only one dog, heard. One dog, one favorite. You have another favorite? I feel like you have a lot of lines floating around in your head here, Woody.
I have.
You're going for 500 this week?
I'm
just
sticking
gonna
with
try to
3
go 3-0?
picks.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
just trying to go
Give me the
3-0.
Bills -5.5.
That
Oh my
is. Thank
God.
you.
Give me the Bills off a bye. I'm a big off a bye guy. Give me the Bills. Hate it all you want. Hate it all you want. I don't care. I don't care.
You're going 1-3. I can feel it.
We'll see. My over-unders are on fire.
I'm
by the
giving.
way.
Can I
That's-
give a? I'm gonna. This
You
is.
can fact
this-
check that.
I'm doing something that we haven't done. We're gonna say it now. How do we want to count this? Because I'm giving a favorite, but I'm giving a favorite parlay. I'm giving 2 picks.
Wait,
I'm
I
what?
don't know what you're
I have
saying.
no idea what you're saying.
I was gonna say take these 2 favorites and parlay them together, or I can just give you 2 more favorites. I'm betting the whole board.
I mean, if you want to bet the whole board, I'm okay with it.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Giants -6. Easy. Don't even think about it. And then go ahead and take the Dolphins -6.5 too.
Dolphins
think,
off a bad loss. I like that.
What's his name? Who's the scumbag defensive coordinator? Oh, I can't remember his name for the Jets.
Oh, I know who you're
Mike
talking about.
Williams?
Greg
Something?
Williams.
Greg Williams. He's gonna try and do some dirty stuff this game.
Yeah.
And Adam Gase is gonna be like, yeah, let's do it because it's against the Dolphins. I'm a little scared for Tua's health in this game. That's all.
We'll bookmark that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we don't visit this again, but just
I think this is a big favorites week. Honestly.
if
crazy as it sounds.
if the Jets win this game, you guys can just do this episode next week. You can just I won't. I need a week off if this happens.
And then I think I just
Total?
made fun of you for it. Yeah, we're going totals.
Easy
Scout,
one.
go, yeah.
Easy total here. Over 56, Falcons Raiders.
Like that,
I like that.
I think Atlanta has a better defense than we think.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be bombs away. Well,
not as much as they.
actually, it
used to.
depends if Julio is playing or not. I don't know if Julio will play. Fuck it. Over. 56.
I like the Raiders -3 there too.
On the road.
Awful loss.
They need to win too.
Scout, what we got here?
Giants, Bengals over 42.5.
Ugh.
I hate that.
That's something
I
Sloth
don't
would
think
say.
the Bengals can score.
Against the Giants, they can.
With Ryan Finley.
I mean, the Eagles couldn't.
Yeah, well, the Eagles stink.
Well, I mean, I think is Wentz better than Finley? Embrace debate.
Not right now.
Oh man.
No, that was the lowest total, so I'm taking the over.
I'm taking a ugly. I feel like I picked the ugliest game of the week. We're going under 48. Cleveland, Jacksonville.
I'm pretty sure the Bengals and Giants is uglier than that.
I know, but like, who wants to watch Cleveland, Jacksonville? Too. I mean,
No.
like, it's going to be a gross color game too. It's going to look.
I was just
puke
thinking
on the
that
field.
gross uniform game.
Yeah, big gross uniform game. All right, so that is week 12.
Cool.
I mean, should I parlay this right now?
Yes.
Vikings -4.5, Giants -6, Dolphins -6.5, Titans. I'll do Titans +3.5 in the parlay. I'll give myself a buffer.
Yeah, don't
And
be
then
silly.
under 48, Cleveland, Jacksonville. Crazy.
Yeah, that's easy.
Easy money. I mean, or I could take all your picks and fade them. Sure, that will work too.
I faded you.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Just from a Panthers pick.
Oh, I thought you had Chargers. No, that was Woody.
No. Yeah.
Brady, no handshakes for Brady and golf at the end of this one.
Brady doesn't give handshakes if he loses. Poor sport.
I like the narrative. It's a good one. All right. Best worst of the week. Got anything before we get out of here?
UFC.
Worst? My Sunday was my worst.
Oh, I didn't have a good Sunday either.
I had a bad fantasy week.
Yeah, it was just a bad Sunday. It was really bad. Best of the week. Sloth tipped me to this. Survivor, Netflix. It's awesome. Boston Rob. You got to watch it. It's one of those shows that are timeless. It'll live forever. It doesn't matter if it's – how old is – like I'm on season 20. There's like 40 seasons.
Yeah, they've been going for a minute.
Like it's
20 years.
It's a good form of entertainment. Yeah.
Oh, yo, I'm looking at our division picks right now. What do you pick? The Patriots to win the AFCs? Yeah.
He also
I
picked
did.
the Vikings to win the
Gross.
NFC North.
Hey,
Yeah, you
I
did.
didn't want to do all the chalky picks. I want to put my neck on the line. All right.
Well, your head's getting chopped off.
Yeah. Well.
It's between me and you here, Scout. The only two picks we really have difference is I have the Steelers to win the North
And I had the
and
Ravens.
the Colts to win the South. Yeah.
Oh, well, you're clearly one that the Steelers are going to win the division there.
And I have the Cardinals to win the West.
And I have the
Now
Seahawks.
in first.
Yeah. And I have the Eagles to win the East.
East.
Oh, and I had Dallas.
Guys, there's a good chance that I might go undefeated on division picks. NFC, I
A
have
good
Eagles-
chance?
I have NFC.
Whoa.
I have Eagles, Saints, Cardinals, Packers. And then the AFC, I have Bills, Colts, Steelers, Chiefs.
I got a fluffy boy here.
Guys, there's a chance. That's all I'm saying. There's a chance.
Look at that fluff ball.
Dude, he's so fluffy. Get out of here.
Got anything else?
Nope, just locking in my parlay here.
Buying all of those half a points?
No, I'm doing money line here,
Oh.
and I'm taking everybody off a bye.
Oh, this finally came in the mail. Got a little.
Ooh. Can we
Maybe
get a
some-
live opening?
It might take too long. I don't know.
We'll run a special.
Yeah. Thanksgiving Day special or something.
Love that.
All right. We will be back next Tuesday. You know the drill. Recap the week, preview the next, give picks in between. YouTube, Spotify, podcast, Apple Podcast, all that stuff. We're there. Follow, like, subscribe, join, whatever it is. Appreciate it. And yeah, we are 5 episodes away from 50, which is weird. I don't think it's been that long. But yeah, we'll be back then. Peace.
It